AGL stands for Articulated General Purpose Logistical Truck. We call it AGL. This compact vehicle, 15 feet long, is rated at 1 1/4 ton payload and offers 54 square feet of usable load area in the 9-foot long, becomes an effective military logistics truck. The motivating design objectives are utility, economy, and mobility. An important feature, the articulated yaw and roll joint. The tilt cab gives waist-high access to the air-cooled Corvair engine and the drivetrain. The drivetrain includes a standard power glide transmission, a 2-speed transfer case, and 4-wheel drive. Cargo space is conserved by use of a get-home spare tire, 8 inches smaller than the broad-based standard tires. To illustrate interchanging of cargo units, a 5th-wheel dolly rig was improvised for this model. With a simple front-end stabilizer, the cab element moves from one cargo body and couples to another in a relatively short time. On its standard 44-inch diameter tires, inflated to 8 to 10 pound pressure, AGL begins a series of engineering tests. First, crossing a 5-foot ditch. Its large approach angle, small hump radius, and large departure angle are definite advantages. The step is 18 inches high. Note the roll articulation over 12-inch cross-corner blocks. Roll freedom of 20 degrees between cab and cargo body assures constant ground loading at all tires, minimizing torsional frame racking and permitting lighter structural design. Even with a slow approach, the vehicle easily makes a 60% grade. The cargo body accommodates 10 men. The cab, 3. Floor loading height is only 30 inches. In an off-highway run at speeds exceeding 40 miles an hour, the ride is smooth. Even over the 5-foot ditch, there were no complaints. On the 30% side slope, the vehicle remains stable. In highway travel with a familiar agricultural load and at speeds exceeding 50 miles an hour, AGL is compatible with other commercial vehicles. And in a small horse corral, the articulated frame steering of 35 degrees allows a turn diameter of less than 38 feet. Backing up in tight places around the barn is no problem. Here, AGL is given a workout over undeveloped land on General Motors Corporation property near the Technical Center in Warren, Michigan. The articulated vehicle maintains aggressive traction with no frame stress or distortion. Roll freedom between axles again assures uniform ground loading at all wheels despite the rough and rolling terrain. AGL never fights itself, as the saying goes, but makes full use of moderate horsepower over every foot of the course. And on returning to GM Defense Research Laboratories, the vehicle gets another rough test in California adobe mud. For comparison, a military Jeep is tried first. Then a GMC pickup truck with special tires. The mud is of a plastic consistency. With its broad-based, low-pressure tires, AGL takes the mud as it comes. Deliberately stopped in the worst of the mire in an attempt to bog it down, the vehicle proceeds again by duck waddling with very little effort. Finally, we tested the vehicle in sand over the beach dunes. Frame steering from its excellent maneuverability at all times. Front and rear tires track the same path, even on tight turns. We made a comparison run between AGL and a Chevrolet four-wheel drive pickup truck. But the high flotation tires on AGL, leaving a very shallow footprint, defeated the loose sand. The duck waddle movement again proved successful. Thus, the AGL truck, when developed from this concept, will economically fulfill off-road as well as on-road operational requirements of both military and commercial uses.